Taylor Swift went to the Kansas City Chiefs game.
She made
Sunday.
me eat my words. I was like, she's not going to a game.
I think I said that. I think
we both did.
I know. I think you were more like she might go to a game.
Oh, maybe. Was I?
I'm the one who fucked up.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I think I did.
You said she would go, and I was like, why would she go to a game? I apologize, Miss Swift.
Yeah.
Because she went, and literally as soon as she was at the game, smiles.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what changed, because when this first came out, and
you just need to see it.
You need to see it.
And
I made a video on the Chicks in the Office Instagram, which follow us if you're not on Instagram already. We're trying to do more green screen type videos where we talk about, like, bringing us back to the old days, how Chicks in the Office started with 1 minute videos. We're trying to bring that back around. But when I made that video, I was like, I would support this if this is real. Yeah. But I don't believe this to be real.
We fell straight into the like, well, we'll believe it when we see it. And then when we saw it, we were like, ooh.
Yeah, so she was there in the suite, sitting next to Donna, which we all know Donna loved.
I also loved that this was being reported. Like, there were rumors before the game started. The Chiefs had the midday slate. They were like the 4:25 game.
Yeah.
So
the matinee.
Yes. So the NFL insiders, like the reporters, because there were some posts on Dumois, like whispers as she was going to a game, like, but then NFL insiders were tweeting about it like an injury report, like big news, big rumor, like a big trade happening or something. They're like, reports are that Taylor Swift is in the building, and pregame, before kickoff, they had the camera right up there on the box. See, I saw that somebody had sent into Dumois that she had requested tinted windows on the box, and maybe that's something that they just can't do, or I don't know, like, what the deal is there. But those windows were not tinted because they keep them open a lot of times too. I see, like, whenever I see Brittany talk about being queen.
I saw the funniest meme where it was like a picture of Sharpay when she's looking over the lunchroom, and she was like, and it was like Brittany Mahomes when she sees Taylor Swift in the suite next to her. I lost it. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh man, that is funny. That is really funny. But yeah, she rolled in with Donna. She had her Chiefs jacket on and just ready to cheer on Travis. And let me tell you something.
Red is her color.
I know it is. Well, she does the red lip.
I know, but red is her color.
Yeah. And I just feel like, and as the day went on, I was like, I think this is like a first date. I think that this is like actually a first date. That this is like, she's like, fuck it, I'll go to the game. What do you got for me?
I think they might have been meeting for the first time.
I think so too. I really think so too. Especially in that video of him, like, we're jumping ahead. But, it was just, the whole thing was just hilarious. Everybody's talking about it. The announcers are talking about it. Greg Olsen was cracking me up. Like, they don't know what, like, they're trying to be with it, like pop culture. And Greg Olsen was like, I think we can say it after all these rumors. I feel like they're 100% a couple. Like, they're just, it's just crazy, like, jumping to these statements and whatnot. Of course, they showed her a bunch of times. The Chiefs absolutely blew out the Bears. It wasn't even close. Travis did make sure to score. It was a late touchdown.
I woke up.
God forbid he didn't score.
It's crazy that this is happening every Sunday now. I woke up just in time for that touchdown.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Like, I was like up, and I was like, oh my God, did he just? And then I saw Taylor Swift go, let's fucking go. I was like, is this happening right now? Like, this is insane to watch.
She chest bumped the guy next to her.
And she was banging on the glass. Honestly, it just looked like she was having a fun time. And whether they had been talking or it was a first date or whatever it was, it's a fun thing for her. And I also feel like, going back to her old songs, that maybe dating a star football player,
fulfilling some kind of inner
could
teenager.
be like dream for her. Yeah. And
I think,
I mean,
who doesn't have that dream?
It's just like, oh, she's not going to blush when a fantastic football player runs out onto the field that she is potentially talking to. Like, everyone's like, oh my God, she's blushing. Like, me too.
I just, like, I don't care what age you're at and who you dated in the past, but I think every girl at some point has the dream of, like, being the star athlete's girlfriend, wife, whatever. Like be like going to the games, wearing the gear, cheering him on.
You should see me
running to him at half court or in the middle of the field. You're jumping into his arms. Can't you tell I've played out this scenario?
I'm gonna like
the confetti's falling. He's won the Super Bowl.
Right. It might rain a little bit. Cinderella story. I mean, you should hear me talk about the way that I talk about Marty playing D2 baseball in college. I'm like, he played baseball.
Yeah,
he played baseball in college. You're just like. He was an athlete.
Yep. Joe played lacrosse.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Oh man. No, but that's why I'm like, this has gotta be so fun for her. It's like, oh, you're going to the game. And I don't, a lot of talk as the Eagles fans, right? Are like, she's an Eagles fan, blah, 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 like the whole thing.
She doesn't care.
Don't think she really cares that much.
She doesn't care about the Eagles.
I think she is an Eagles fan. I don't think she is like diehard live and breathe football. This is the thing. If she was like that, I think we would have heard her talk about football more than just last year. Like the Eagles made an insane run. They went to the Super Bowl, and that was the first time it really felt like Taylor was like pushing the whole Eagles thing. Mm-hmm. And yes, I know they cite the lyric and whatever, but like she's not Bradley Cooper. She's not going to Eagles games. Like she's not rocking the merch. It's just, I feel like she's a fan for sure, but not over the top. And if there's a guy on another team that she likes, she's going to put the jacket on. There's a difference. Like I watched the Kelce documentary last week also. And that's one of my Thursday night activities. And like Kylie Kelce cracks me up because she's just like, the Philly is in her. Like she was like, if Jason were to ever go to a team, like we've talked about it, like I would wear Kelce somehow, but like I could not wear another team's jersey. Like I just can't do it. And some people have that passion and some people don't. And it's totally fine. I think like the Eagles fans were so quick to claim Taylor Swift and be like, yes, which is fair. And I do think she does like the Eagles, but she's going to root for Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Where if you are not that committed to a team.
Yep.
And an athlete, you're talking to an athlete.
Yeah.
You may potentially throw on a jersey.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't normally wear.
And if you're a little boy crazy, there's some scenarios in my head that, if I was a single woman and I was asked to show up, there's certain teams I would never touch. Mm-hmm. Like Cowboys, sorry, never happened.
Right.
But could be persuaded for some other teams.
Listen,
depending on who it is.
She's a single gal having fun. And then, okay, so
what a fun thing to do also. Just going to a football game is so fun.
In the box, having a blast, drinking a couple vodka cranberries.
Donna Kelce's got to be like, what a year she's had, huh? From the Super Bowl to this. All 2023.
Freaking Donna. She's eating this shit up.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, whose mom wouldn't be?
No, it's crazy.
So the whole game, where sights are on her, the camera's on her, we're getting all these videos, she's having a blast. All these great pictures of her. She looks so beautiful and happy.
She looked like she was having so much fun,
And then, of course, the game ends, and now everyone's wondering, are we going to see these two together? Is she going to meet him for the first time? I'm about to say backstage. It's a football game. And we get this video of the two of them walking out of the stadium together.
And he looks nervous.
And they both, here's the thing. I think it's a normal video of two people walking out of a stadium where they know cameras are on them.
Yeah.
These people are like, oh, it looks so awkward, blah, blah, blah. I think they're just trying to get out and they know cameras are on them and they don't know.
Look, they're not holding hands. I'm like, I think we're underestimating the fact that this is, I think, the first time they're meeting. I really think that this was a first date.
Yeah.
Like the most extravagant first date ever. Like this is fan fiction first date.
Yep.
But I think it was a first date. I think they've texted. I think they've messaged. But I think this was like, hey, come watch me at the game. And
then just like, I'm there. Yeah. Why not? And then.
What did you think of his outfit?
So I wasn't a fan of his outfit when I first saw pictures of it.
Yeah.
I really wasn't a fan of his outfit actually at all. Yeah. I think that he does, all these football players try to go out of the box with their outfits sometimes. And sometimes it's a little too much.
He is
like I thought the same thing with Joe Burrow. I'm like, calm down.
I know he has very interesting style though. Travis always has. Like sometimes it's very, very hit or miss. This one I didn't love, but then I loved everybody being like, he's in 1989 colors. And then I saw somebody find the actual outfit and what it's called. It's called the 1989 painted denim outfit, and I was like, this son of a bitch.
So I don't know how true that is, because people were also saying that they renamed it after. Like the site went and renamed it after they saw him wearing it.
Holy, that's a quick switch.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if it was there before, depending on if somebody has a screenshot of what it was before. But yeah, so then we see them leaving the stadium.
Yep.
And then it gets strange, in my opinion. It gets
better in my mind.
Yeah, like it's strange, but also
it's just every step.
I'm really glad we're getting what's happening. They are riding off in his convertible.
Yep.
From the stadium.
It's purple convertible.
I saw a tweet that was like, Taylor Swift rides around in the same bulletproof cars that the presidents ride around in.
Yeah.
But yet she is free falling in a convertible. And I'm just thinking to myself, she must just love being free right now.
Yeah.
Why not jump in this guy's convertible? Mistake by him though, has to go left hand on the wheel, right hand free.
Yeah.
He was clearly nervous.
I think he was nervous.
Going right hand on the wheel, left hand on the car thing.
Yeah.
You got to go left hand on the wheel, right hand, maybe hand hold, maybe on the thigh, but I don't know. Maybe they just met. Maybe you don't
I'm
do
telling
that.
you, I think this moment was probably the most nervous he's ever been in his entire life.
Imagine a video of Travis Kelce, left hand on the wheel, right hand on Taylor Swift's thigh, riding off in a convertible.
No, I'm telling you, this shit does it. I cannot believe that this is real life and not some sexy novel that we're all reading on the beach about a pop star who falls in love with the star football player and he sweeps her off her feet and they drive off into the sunset in his purple convertible.
Yeah, and there's tough times, but they get through it in the end.
It's crazy. I actually did see somebody on TikTok too saying Taylor's living out her rom-com, she was in this relationship that she had to keep private, and he, that guy, always was more reserved, wanted things more private. This guy, he'll scream it from the rooftops of how amazing she is and, all these things. People are like, oh, he'd be such a great hype man, all these things. And which is all very true. And once again, we're all jumping the gun a little bit. They're not married. But as far as the start of a beautiful love story, you can't get better than this, I think.
Or it could have been a one date only. They had a good time and they never hang out again.
Yeah.
I was texting you guys saying though, what if they get married? My brain immediately jumped from not believing it was real last week to, oh my gosh, what if this is it? What if they get married?
Yep.